Welcome back to Crushed Souls.
Welcome back, ladies, gents. Right now...
Just ladies and gents, like you're not going to do cats and dogs again.
No, because otherwise we'll be here all day.
Well, that's just a shame.
Cats and dogs, I mean, okay, they're all inclusive because they're amazing. Oh, look, it's one of these things. It's a big one.
Where did that come from?
He was just at the bottom here. I don't know if we've been this way or not.
I don't know, we've got to go down. Anyway.
Yes.
So I threw out on Twitter if anyone has any questions.
Okay.
And the Twin Humanities got back to us. They're a podcast that you guys should all check out. By the way, I'll put a link to their channel in the description, as is always the case when I read out a question from somebody. So make sure you check them out and give them some love. But they ask, does Demon Souls have the best atmosphere in a From game, or does another title do it better?
Ooh. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've just landed on a guy. The atmosphere.
They actually had two questions, but I'm gonna break them up.
Yeah. Okay.
So, keep playing though.
Yeah.
I'm
just
stand there.
This. Remember me? Plenty of weary, been plenty of souls.
What you got?
No, we don't need that. Pickaxe. He's just got crap.
I mean, buy some Crescent Moongrass. Just max out what we've got. Oh no, that's the smaller.
That's
we don't need
the
that.
tiny one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Wise. Okay, right. Well, we're leaving.
So
right. So yes. So
does Demon Souls have the best atmosphere in a From game, or does another title do it better?
See, that's a tricky question because me personally, I love all of them. They all have their own. They all have their ways of kind of sucking you in and making you kind of get used to the world. I will say, I think, from my own experience...
Ignore it.
Dark Souls... Yeah, I know. From my own experience, I think Dark Souls was the game that truly sort of suckered me in with regards to the world and the atmosphere, because everything was so interconnected and really well laid out, and the sense of progression really worked.
The music in Dark Souls as well.
Yes.
Yeah. The final music that plays when you're fighting Gwyn.
That's amazing.
It's awesome.
I mean, I have that on my iPods, and Smooth McGroove even covered it as well, which was utterly superb. But I think, for me, the game that has the best atmosphere is probably Bloodborne, because I've always loved that kind of like sort of Eldritchian Cthulhu mythos horror. The game captures it perfectly well. There's a sort of almost a Jack the Ripper kind of vibe to the first area, with all of the kind of mobs of guys wielding pickaxes and pitchforks and and all the fire and the plague, and it just kind of reminds me of sort of like 1920s era London almost. Not that I was around at that time, but
you completely stole my answer.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I was going to say, as much as I think this game has a cool atmosphere of like, it definitely feels like you're in a world that's kind of gone to pot.
Yeah,
the majority of people are dead, and the whole going to the Nexus and going to different areas kind of has.
Have I just come?
It feels like you're on a mission.
Yeah,
but it feels like you're on a mission for people.
Or a mission for God.
Like you're going out and you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
And that's cool. It has a very kind of somber atmosphere. The same with Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls feels very... You're on a quest, but you don't know why.
Yes.
And the ultimate end of that quest is that, like, the end of Dark Souls is you've ultimately got to kill yourself. So it doesn't matter how close you get to your goal. You know that ultimately your life's over. I mean, your life's over anyway because you're undead. But having...
Can he move out of the way?
Yeah.
I just kind of want to get... Because I need to get past him.
Yeah, try and get him to come down the tunnel. So yeah, again, it has the very somber atmosphere. But I'm with you. Like, for me, Bloodborne is my favourite atmosphere in the game. But Bloodborne is personally my favourite game from the From Software games.
Yeah.
And I haven't played Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Like we've said many times, you're the veteran when it comes to the From Soft games, and I'm the Padawan learner. Like I'm the Obi-Wan to your Qui-Gon Jinn. So there's another Star Wars reference. That you
very nice,
understand.
very nice. Hey, there we go. I can run past
and
like, now.
So I don't have as much experience as you, but from the ones that I have played, finished Dark Souls twice. This is my first Demon Souls playthrough. I've almost finished Bloodborne, but playing it for a long time because I just love playing it.
Yeah.
I just love doing stuff with it. Yeah, it's through there. And Bloodborne has the best atmosphere for all of the reasons that you said. It has that very Victorian era Jack the Ripper mixed with eldritch horror feeling.
And then, of course, you've got werewolves and savage beasts.
Yeah, and
a little bit of Bram Stoker almost thrown in.
Because of the speed of it as well, because it's a much quicker, more aggressive game. And you're a hunter. It feels more visceral.
Yes, yeah, and that whole the fact that the combat is it's all solely aggression based.
Yeah,
there's no shields, and it is a case of this enemy hit you. Well, if you retaliate quick enough, you will regain the health that you've just lost. And it's that kind of it really pushes precise. That was exactly the term I was going to use. Yeah. It really pushes you to step out of your comfort zone of just kind of wandering through, holding a shield up.
So I think the atmosphere in Bloodborne.
Is this where we're going?
Yeah,
it is this way. Yeah.
So yeah, the atmosphere in Bloodborne is absolutely unreal.
Right. Fuck. Where do we go?
Right. Get out of the lava, you twat!
I had to run past him. Oh, fuck off! God damn it!
Have you got your flame resistance ring on?
No, but I will pop it on in a second. Because okay, fine, you can do that.
What are you doing?
I'm just making sure that the area is safe.
Well, you're in the wrong bit. Just stand on that. You want to be on this side.
That's it. That's what I'm doing.
I love how we've gone from calm questions to me screaming and absolutely
right.
flawless transition.
There was another question you mentioned.
Yeah. So the follow-up question is:
yes.
When have you been the most unsettled in a From game? And likewise the most bewitched and fascinated.
These are really good questions.
Yeah.
Am I going the right way, or do I need to pop into the?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, right. The most unsettled. I think I can definitely pinpoint this. The most unsettled I've been playing any of the From Software games was Dark Souls. The first time I got cursed.
Yeah.
Because for me it was terrifying playing an area, the depths, that I was not familiar with in the slightest, surrounded by powerful enemies, an area that all kind of sort of seemed to bleed into itself and look exactly the same.
Down here. Just ignore it.
Yeah. So an area that kind of all bled into itself.
So it walks towards you.
Yeah, so an area that, as I say, it all kind of bleeds into itself. It all looks very, very similar. It's full of very easily missed shortcuts and things, but just running through it with only half a health. And at the time, as I say, I was complete new to the series. I had no idea how to remove the curse, and every step I took, and every little bit of progress that I made, it just felt like at any moment something was genuinely going to come out of the dark and just kill me one hit. We are going the right way, aren't we?
Probably.
Because this is all...
I'm going to say Bloodborne again for most unsettled, because there's just something about the design of the world, the ambient noise. The more insight you get, you start hearing that baby crying.
Yeah.
The design of the enemies, they are absolutely grotesque.
Yes.
And you just, when the one reborn turns up for the first time and you just see it... can you go...
Oh yeah, we do have to go down because this is where all of the snakes pop out the ground.
Yeah.
Nicely.
And then round there, yeah. So Bloodborne for me for that, because, like I said, the music, it comes back to the atmosphere.
There it is. Hey, good stuff.
You've got the enemy design, just the way that the people talk and the way that the stories are told as well. You go to all the houses with the lamps, and they
and all the
they just tell you their tales, and just everything just feels slightly off kilter. I think is a good way to describe it. Everything, it feels like our world, but off.
Yeah.
And but as far as most bewitched and fascinated goes, put the flame ring on.
Yes, let me. So what are we going to get rid of? Because actually,
we don't need the life regeneration ring because we're in a boss battle. It's going to do nothing.
Right.
So get rid of the regenerator ring,
and just keep on healing up.
And put the flame the flame resistance ring on,
right.
and then just keep healing up because we've got late moongrass, so
yeah, that's
good. And we're not going to get poisoned or cursed or anything. So this is it. But yeah, for most bewitched and fascinated, I'm going to say Dark Souls, because Dark Souls was my look at that. Because Dark Souls was my first From game.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Lost Kingdoms was my first From game on the GameCube, which we are going to play at some point. But
sorry, I'm going back to the previous video.
Because it was my first game, and just seeing like areas off in the distance and heal.
Yeah.
I know we're resistant to it, but you're getting cocky.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to. There we go. I'm trying to make sure that I can kind of get in a hit with R2 because it's doing the most damage, and it actually staggers him slightly as well.
But just the scope of Dark Souls is what really fascinated me. I mean, the games fascinate me in general. So there's a reason that I didn't play them until very late.
Yes.
So the first one I ever played was Dark Souls 2 for a couple of hours at a press event. And because I mean, I'm going to save the story for a different time because I'm actually going to do a video on it. But don't do R2. Just hit it with your R1 combo because he dodges back. He staggers a little bit with every hit you'd give him. That's what he was doing last time.
Okay.
I just hit him with R1s.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah.
I am listening. I'm just focused.
So the games themselves like fascinated me anyway, but there was I completely lost my train of thought because I'm engrossed in this. But yeah, so because Dark Souls was the first one that I actually played properly, to actually experience it and see what all the fuss was about and have an understanding of it was, that was the one. That was the one for me, I think. That's definitely the one that bewitched me because it was playing Dark Souls remastered with you and sort of having that shared experience with you that made me start this channel. That made me want to do something that was dedicated to the From games that we could do. So, yeah, like Bloodborne.
Yeah, because you did. Yeah, because you played Bloodborne on the Strange Play channel just on your own. Because I was watching that and I was kind of enjoying it, and I kept on sort of saying to you, "Yeah, dude, when's the next one gonna go?" Because I'm quite enjoying watching you fight.
We're going to be playing it ourselves soon.
We are.
But
and of course, Sekiro drops tomorrow.
It does.
Yes,
indeed. I'm going to
indeed.
be in Brighton with my girlfriend and my friend. And then when I get back, the Motley Crue film is going to be on Netflix.
Yep.
So I'm not actually going to be playing Sekiro until Saturday.
I mean, I haven't pre-ordered it, but I mean, I get paid in a week, so I'm potentially going to pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how flighty
as well. Because I'm going to be playing it for fun, but I'm also going to be doing the playthrough because we're going to start our playthrough on Monday.
Yes. Yes.
Did it.
Take that and
party.
Swallow.
Sure, swallow.
Now,
take that and party is where I was going. But
well, is this the end of the area?
No, because you can keep going.
That's what I mean. Red Hot Demon Soul. Get your Red Hot Demon Souls.
Right. I think we should go back and level up and call it an episode because
I believe we
should.
Perfect
place to leave it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.
We will see you all next time, people.